Saturday, March 28, 2026, AGNDD Intelli Report topic. What to know about Trump executive order to pay TSA officers and its impact on airport security lines. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this partially AI-generated article-based video. What to know about Trump's executive order to pay TSA officers and its impact on airport security lines. PBS.org, Nation by John Raby, Associated Press, and Matt Sedensky, Associated Press. Updated on March 28, 2026, 4:59 p.m. EDT. Published on March 28, 2026, 2:37 p.m. EDT. With spring break in full swing, airline passengers continued to wait it out at major U.S. airports after President Donald Trump signed an executive order to pay Transportation Security Administration officers aimed at alleviating long security lines. Trump's executive order on Friday instructed the Department of Homeland Security to pay TSA officers immediately, although it's unclear when the impact of that move will start to be felt at airports. The signing came at a busy travel time of the year, with spring breaks at school districts and colleges and the upcoming Passover and Easter holidays. Betty Mitchell arrived at Philadelphia International Airport at 12:30 a.m. Saturday for a 5 a.m. flight to visit family, but she said the airline desk did not open until 3 a.m. Once it did, there was a sudden influx of passengers to squeeze into the TSA screening lines. All at once it became a madhouse, Mitchell said. She waited nearly 3 hours to get through TSA but missed her flight. She was able to board the next available one. It was crazy long lines, she said. Never have I seen it that long. If the airlines work with TSA in these troubled times, maybe it would help the public. What's the current situation on the ground? Some passengers with very early flights on Saturday reported having little problem getting through airport security lines, but that may have been an anomaly. Others at some of the busiest airports wrote on social media that security lines were growing exponentially longer by the hour. We have not previously experienced checkpoint wait times similar to what we are seeing this morning, Baltimore-Washington International Airport said in a post Saturday on the social platform XBWI. Officials recommended travelers arrive 4 hours before their scheduled departure time. When will TSA employees be paid? Homeland Security Secretary Markwayne Mullins said TSA personnel could get paid as soon as Monday, a relief for workers who have gone without pay since Feb. 14. While that is welcome news to many, it remains to be seen whether that promise materializes on schedule, and if it brings an immediate end to snaking lines at airports. Caleb Harmon Marshall, a former TSA officer who runs a travel newsletter called Gate Access, said the staffing crisis won't improve significantly until officers are confident that they won't be subjected to more skipped paychecks. If it's only for a pay period, that's not enough to bring them back, Harmon Marshall said. It has to be an extended pay for them to come back or want to stay there. He estimates longer lines could linger for another week or two. How soon will this help with airport delays? It's hard to tell. Airports that had passengers standing in screening lines that clogged check-in areas or showing up far too early for their flights will need to decide whether to reopen checkpoints or expedite service lanes they closed or consolidated due to inadequate staffing. A handful of airports experienced daily TSA officer call-out rates of 40%. Nationwide on Thursday, more than 11.8% of the TSA employees on the schedule missed work, the most so far, DHS said Friday. Nearly 500 of the agency's nearly 50,000 officers have quit since the shutdown started, according to DHS. Holly Reynolds Lee was supposed to be someplace tropical on Saturday night for her family's spring break. By late afternoon, they were still trying to figure out how to get there. Lee got to Baltimore-Washington International Airport 3 hours early for her morning flight, but spent 5 hours alone sifting through a single TSA checkpoint. Her family missed their flight and were still sorting through their next options. The airport employees are doing the best they can, and I know the airlines are doing the best they can, Lee said. We certainly have great sympathy for the TSA agents. They deserve to be paid. This is a failure of government, quite frankly. It's just an absolute failure to get things solved for the American people. Lee said she was given the option to return to the airport Sunday for another flight. "We're concerned about another 5-hour wait with TSA," she said. "We would much prefer to go home, sleep in our own beds, come back tomorrow and try again. But I don't think we can endure another 5-hour wait. We asked the airline, 'Get us out tonight, we don't want to come back.'" She said she felt sympathy for older adults and families who were waiting with small children. "For them, this is just an absolute nightmare," she said. "How do I monitor wait times before my flight?" Check airport conditions early and often, including official websites and social media accounts where airports share timely updates and guidance, according to experts. Many airports on Saturday urged passengers to allow at least 4 hours for both domestic and international screenings. Wait times can change quickly based on passenger volume and TSA staffing, according to an advisory posted Saturday morning on the website of John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. Wait times listed on the MITSA mobile app may not be accurate because TSA isn't actively managing its sites during the shutdown. On third-party websites that track TSA lines, estimated wait times could be outdated during the shutdown if they rely on publicly available data, experts say. Sedensky reported from New York and Raby reported from Charleston, West Virginia.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Until I Report, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!